Okay, now we're gonna go down the center again, and you're gonna make sure that your next rod is gonna be aligned with the front rod and is going to be in the center of where your two purple rods meet. I'm always making sure I have the width and the length of my rod. Perfect. Today I decided to use an all-purpose comb just because so much easier with a rat tail for sure. But if any of you don't have a rat tail, you can always use an all-purpose comb. Making sure you comb from the base to the ends. I like to keep the hair evenly wet. And we're doing the bookend, continuing right along. Holding that hair pretty taut and making sure those end papers extend past the ends of the hair. I'm still holding at a 90. Still holding at a 90. Make sure your work is in front of you, that you're not hunching over or your hands aren't too high. You'll be putting a lot of strain on your back. And then I just place the band right over the top. It's important to keep your body positioned correctly. I think for me, I just make sure I'm always standing right behind my work. Your whole body, so you're not twisting. There you go, another parting that is around that hairline. So you know that your entire section, the length of the rod, isn't going to be an even width because of the shape of the hairline. Just remember that. I'm emphasizing that because I don't want you to think that you're not doing the right job. Sometimes it's hard to see at the video. And then notice, I don't know if you can tell, but I am grasping that hair with my two fingers pretty tightly. Trying not to let any of those little stragglers get away. And then you guys notice how I personally use my middle finger to smooth the paper onto the rod. And different people do different things, so find what works for you. Yep, we're going to around the hairline again. So you know that it's not going to be totally even, but I am making sure that I can get it closest to the width of the rod that I can. Since I don't have a rat tail and I have an all-purpose, I still make sure my sections are really nice and clean, and I'm just using the tip of the wide end of that all-purpose comb. Yep, make sure it's the width, make sure it's the length of your rod, and then comb it so that it's smooth. Sometimes in my head I think two combs. Otherwise it's really easy to just keep on combing. So I always try to limit it to 2 and really make sure that hair is grasped in between my fingers. Transfer that comb over to between my thumb and my forefinger, holding my fingers really tight on that hair, 90 degrees, making sure the papers extend past the ends. Spray. And those ends should adhere to the tool really nicely. Turning with one hand and guiding with the other. And that's